Oh yeah, Danny Gallows, 2022. Yo, what up, yo?
Just kidding. Analytical anagram stretched out between two hands, menacing fears, sampling tears from the heart of man. With paper eyes, I am the butterfly in mantis land. Understand, nothing can escape the fate of time. It's a fragile sand, hourglass, white cat as an artifact. That in fact is my totem act. Falling back, sudden slow will pull me under, cannibalizing your facts. Massive daily hunger. I wear my heart not on my sleeve, but full asunder. Pennywise, pushing tiny fingers through the copper mine, facing west in waiting lines, combine and socialize. Two wistful souls as architects. In retrospect, it was disrespect, but what the heck? Got stabbed through the heart like an Aztec, so what's next? Changing color, infinite dreams and soulful wonder. Bend to dream, puff adder, serve my blood on a golden platter. Ink splatter, mad like a hatter. Can't fold, so I'd rather just shatter. Keep my head above all the chatter. Yet what does it even matter? Everybody wanna see me break an egg, but that ain't right, not in real life uniform. I'm down with the cuneiform. I'm weirder every day. Up in the sky, I stay. I'm weirder every day. I think that it's my only way. I'm weirder every day. Up in the sky, I stay. I'm weirder every day. Don't let anyone ever tell you one damn thing. I'm weirder every day. I'm weirder every day. I'm weirder every day. I'm weirder every day. Silent sorrow sown, the ridiculous raven. 1,000 numbers, shapes, letters, and writing desks for aging. Poetic verses dripping from mouths of open, hanging with voluptuous vines and full flowers and changing. Endless minds for rearranging. Search my soul for the save I'm craving. Can't wait till I find myself praying. Sway sweet with the slay I'm feigning. Just a neat in an age of has-been. Animal skin made of plastic. Insane with a touch of spastic. Sarcastic, fantastic. I am one with the elements. Are you one with the elements? I am one with the elements. I am the one who leaves the first footprints. I'm weirder every day. Up in the sky, I stay. I'm weirder every day. I think that it's my only way. I'm weirder every day. Up in the sky, I stay. I'm weirder every day. Don't let anyone ever tell you one damn thing. I'm weirder every day. Up in the sky, I stay. I'm weirder every day. I think that it's my only way. I'm weirder every day. Up in the sky, I stay. I'm weirder every day. Don't let anyone ever tell you one damn thing. Existence in a cube cloud. Assimilate, activate, Rubik shape straight into a death shroud. Pessimistic child, metaphysic breath. Only in realistic doubt is it loud. Marshmallow fangs when you bite down. Isn't it strange how unanimous tribes can be ghost towns? Watching the sun frown, rain steadily fade heavily over the wave sounds. Anyhow, I'm fine now in this room. I stay gloom, infinite hecatome, building the whole world with sugar cubes, making the earth move with field of view. Memories change into deja vu. Out of the blue, I fall through, painting the sky with black chains, hurricanes of pure pain. Chapters of Novocaine, snowfall, cremated remains on the page as it explodes. explains a history of misery, yet I'm always free, severed from anniversary, anonymity, perfectly solitary chemistry, and melody of jealousy, and mentally I never grieve, gravity is all I need. Inner quiet all the time, limitation of pantomime, wine and dine and forked tongues and paradigm, swallow every truth as if it's a pastime. I wanna go to sleep, but vampires and bed rhymes are the only voice I can hear when it's bedtime. Is this the only choice, or do I have a lifetime? Trying to stay the same, but I'm missing a sight line. Wintertime, summertime, anytime, what is time? Fundamentally, I'm a star behind a leaf, stunning and bright yet so far out of reach, easy to shade by the world underneath, soft when I purr but watch me grow teeth. Woe is me, I was born as a gray sea storm of would-be Mr. Nobody. Feed me to the trees, in a word I'm vaguely counting killer bees that get lost in deep freeze. They're like me, elegant in 3D, thought they could live sublimely in a cold breeze. And thankfully the finale is a memory of something we agree is bittersweet. I'm like Spielberg, with lens flare everywhere, speedbird, a Comcast in the air, 1,000 miles there, Velcro to a chair, melody and memory is my XD. Fundamentally, I'm a star behind a leaf, stunning and bright yet so far out of reach, easy to shade by the world underneath, soft when I purr but watch me grow teeth. Woe is me, I was born as a gray sea storm of would-be Mr. Nobody. Feed me to the trees, in a word I'm vaguely counting killer bees that get lost in deep freeze. They're like me, elegant in 3D, thought they could live sublimely in a cold breeze. And thankfully the finale is a memory of something we agree is bittersweet. I'm like Spielberg, with lens flare everywhere, speedbird, a Comcast in the air, 1,000 miles there, Velcro to a chair, melody and memory is my XD. You wouldn't care if a lab rat could compose a symphony. It's plain to see that reality is a maze of vanity. The white walls of fallacy are a luxury, just a cemetery in a cemetery with a legendary sedentary stop. There is no shine at the end of the line. You got the rage, but your life is a cage. Why is a flower symmetrical and brains electrical? Our life is a spectacle, delectable, a festival of acceptable, like a coffee spill inside a vestibule. The consequence of petulance is making sense to malevolent recompense, or at least to all of us anonymous. It's dangerous to harbor trust as such. As much as I'd rather be wandering, I'm summoning an Elden Ring in full screen, a field of oblique on a mountain peak. I'm so sleek as a parade swift on fox feet. My mind with the way of disappear quickest. My life is as gray as lemony snickets on a wishing supreme through valuable trinkets. I'm a witness for crimes only I have committed. When my dad went missing, world became clearer, but I never miss him cause I see him in the mirror. Frightening manifest through phenomenon, a polygon shaped like a mastodon. Haunted rooms and witches, brooms of ghosts and ghouls loom soon on the edge of a teaspoon. The harvest moon in tune with cocoons. Feel the eyes of the earth cast in full bloom. A shard of leaf conundrum, the wind. A piece of a form of life sundering. Instant against infinite. A finite bright light red sun fade through the cool night. Misery as an enemy is the only way to achieve symmetry. Mighty look back, entice me. The thorns on a rose so free to thee, like the feet of a centipede. Can't learn from the past when I fear what's in front of me. A caged bird is so absurd, beautiful but unlearned. A catalyst of fault lines in written word, families trapped in urns. Slow burn, doubtful return, finding new ways to yearn. Another bleeding heart as a work of art, true love is a colored chart. A caged bird is so absurd, beautiful but unlearned. A catalyst of fault lines in written word, families trapped in urns. Slow burn, doubtful return, finding new ways to yearn. Another bleeding heart as a work of art, true love is a colored chart. A caged bird is so absurd, beautiful but unlearned. A catalyst of fault lines in written word, families trapped in urns. Slow burn, doubtful return, finding new ways to yearn. Another bleeding heart as a work of art, true love is a colored chart. On the night of the moon and rain, a summoning, believe in the goddesses of happening, alive and vibrant, feigning, same in disguise. Dreamcast-wise, pixelate the sunrise, visualize and baptize the colonized, the melody and memory fully capsize. It'll surely take a moment to realize the world is only blue in the sphere of a fish eye. Besides, why rewind time when the meteors snow blind align with earth shine? Just in time, death knell design, you had a chance to combine, but the pantomime intertwined with your storyline. Just too bad we lost faith in such haste, invisible hands to tolerate the earthquakes. The sky shakes with rattlesnakes and snowflakes poisoning of an angel cake. I am not cognitive, I'm positive, I'm just a kid, a run-of-the-mill still hominid with a life to live, defective overkill with perspective, thrills, objective wills and mental ills. A secret now only fire can tell, I cast spells, reflect shells, raise hell like my own, try to force it out but it stays again. The black ghost has returned my identical twin, yet I feel fine with no time, sublime mind. It's especially lonely at the end of the bloodline. Different colored slice in the palms of Christ, that don't toss the dice, just roll the snigger bites. Shadow under eyes in the shape of tears, I draw fears with the ink on the tip of a spear. Think less, remain here, live life then disappear. Feel the earth change as the time draws near. One of these days I'll arise from the blaze again. My affinity to infinity pulling me in, stalk within sins outlined by a grin. Skeleton of tin, rust calls from within. My time falls flat like a mass attack. Loose chain upon a watch with impeccable gear stacks. Matter of fact, I'm a maniac. I take pain with a grain of salt and a shot glass. One of these days I'll arise from the blaze again. My affinity to infinity pulling me in, stalk within sins outlined by a grin. Skeleton of tin, rust calls from within. My time falls flat like a mass attack. Loose chain upon a watch with impeccable gear stacks. Matter of fact, I'm a maniac. I take pain with a grain of salt and a shot glass. Live a life of superstition, in angled divisions, mild incisions. The permission of admission is winning. I fall back into a cloud, but the sky is missing. Premonitions of light I've seen only in dark visions. If the sun will sing to a boy with wax wings, then we'll never know the truth about eventually anything. Unbearably withering, the soul's considering, is life worth conditioning? I melt through positioning, in hope we find ways to abandon hell. Black tears in the reservoir of poison wells. We can't blame the divisible for parents. parallels, assign frames to a memory of random cells. If it ends with old friends, then the past amends. Any semblance of life is at odds and ends. Never pretend, cause your time flies through nonsense. Bleed shade subtly through constant sun bliss. Reminisce, wish the antithesis. If a pond remains stiff, he won't take the risk. Stray sand in the eye of an obelisk. Artifice in the jaws of a basilisk. I have one wish, just one bold catalyst, to get through this in one piece, or at least to be at peace on my feet happily, 10 toes in the flames of reality. Tokyo in the pluvial cloudburst, nominal gray sky, static sway, memory invertible. World is at my door as I peer through the nevermore. Blatant in cadence, ascend jaded in paramore. Living in a time of blank canvases, or so says the is. Fate may remove bliss as it defines this as lack of movement. It's best to speak in italic emphasis. Coexist on the family Christmas list. Centerpiece for a life of full release. Double-edged sword with no sheath to a piece, one aimed at the heart, one aimed at the speech. Don't blame me for sanely attaining the shaming and blaming the whole thing on failing to be king, blindly worshipping wax wings in the absence of questioning. Calico, the skyline in crescendo. Faces and flowers appear at my window. A faint glow of light among the shadows. Night crawling and falling through wild indigo. In slow-mo, the white crow climbs the snow. A silhouette in the moon becomes tomorrow. Earth flow like Totoro. Growth remains grown, yet if raised alone, a life overthrown. Calico, the skyline in crescendo. Faces and flowers appear at my window. A faint glow of light among the shadows. Night crawling and falling through wild indigo. In slow-mo, the white crow climbs the snow. A silhouette in the moon becomes tomorrow. Earth flow like Totoro. Growth remains grown, yet if raised alone, a life overthrown. A life overthrown. A life overthrown. A life overthrown. I remain alone.